Hello and welcome. These are horse racing selections for Friday, the 22nd of March. I am flatcapcallum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Penultimate vid before the break. It is International Week of Cheer. It is. It is, honestly. It is like it is a made up true festival for the purpose of this week in the channel, right? Now, some of you might be skeptical about what is there to cheer about. There's lots of things to cheer about, just maybe not the horse racing results so far this week. But we've got 2 days, folks. We've got 2 days before the despair of this week kicks in. So two days, and oh my, would we love to find something really, really to cheer about. That would be something special, wouldn't it? Well, Friday, I've just tried to clear my head, clear all the noise, and just go, right, what is it I'm supposed to do here? Well, I'm supposed to pick winners and, profitable bets and that kind of stuff. Let's just do what I'm doing, right? Do it. Let's not worry about this, that, and the other. Pick the horses as I pick them, and eventually it will change. Will it change in the next 2 days? Love it to. Would love it to. So we have got a £21 stake for Friday. I think outside of Cheltenham, since the 2nd of March, it's only the second time I've got 9 races involved. So it's 3 bets. There is a split leg Yankee, Lingfield / Newbury. And there is a combination double, Lingfield and Dundalk, and then a Dundalk Canadian. That is the bet. Nothing in the northeast. Was it? I think Newcastle and Hexham. Don't fancy anything there. So 9 races, 11 selections, £21. Entirely up to you what you do. This is what I'm putting in the name of the channel. We are behind for this year, this week, this month. We all know that, but it's the International Week of Cheer. So far we haven't cheered, so it would be weird if it was the International Week of Cheer and we've got nothing to cheer about. So Friday is the cheer day. Let me skim you through for Thursday. That was the bet. Well backed in, was third. Drifter, but ran with credit, but not close enough. Fell when not looking great, and not close enough. So nothing back, 750 on, 0 back. So we're 11.94 down for the week. We're £21 down on Friday. And then the final day before I go on a long extended break is Friday night's video for Saturday for the Lincoln. And a word on the Lincoln, Metal Merchant, which is the horse I talked about a couple of times, did not make it. So it wasn't in the final confirmation stage, and therefore clearly wasn't in the declaration phase. Annoyingly, I had about 3 on my shortlist ready for the declaration phase. None of them made it either. So we can go back further down my list and go back read through the Lincoln for Saturday, because the ones I really liked at nice prices didn't turn up. So we'll see how we get on for Lincoln Saturday. That is the final day before the break. Also on tonight's video I will do the Tips the League update from last week. There was one particularly high scorer, and everybody else, it wasn't the best week, certainly for Tips the League stuff. We only had 9 people make profit. We'll get to that. Alright, so let me get into Friday's wondrous trio of bets. We're starting off here. This 112 at Lingfield. I mean, it's a 112 at Lingfield. I mean, it's the one I liked, all right? It's the one I liked. Outside of my favoured race at Dundalk for Friday night, I liked the 112 at Lingfield. I think there's nice value in both those two, so I wanted to pair them up. So they're in the combo double and they're split leg Yankee here. 112, Poetic Force, very experienced campaigner, but is on has a competitive enough handicap mark to go framing if it's in a going mood. And yeah, the third of the price, but still got value in it, is Hullabaloo at 11s. Then we're going 312 Lingfield, Akil at 11s. And then we're into the Newbury pair, 408. I've backed that horse before on the channel and I can never pronounce it. Jatiluia, we'll go with 11 to 1. And then finishing off 520 Newbury, I've gone for the Skelton second string. I mean, it's time of year where Skelton's not so worried about, prepping horses for certain races. He just wants to get the prize money because he wants to get the Trainers' Championship. Farmers Gamble 25-1. Channel Gamble, Farmers Gamble, don't know. It's absolutely got back form on 3 mile, good soft ground. So if that's really what it wants, or whether, the profile of the horse looks a bit inconsistent, but over 3 mile good to soft-ish kind of ground, it looks quite good. But it is the Skelton second string. It's the only ride Tristan Durrell's got for the day, so we're going to go with that one. 2 times 10p each way Yankees, 50p each way singles on Poetic Force and Farmers Gamble, 50p win singles on Hullabaloo, Akil and Jatiliwa. We'll go with that. 7.90. That is the total bet for bet 1. Sky are best for place terms. So they come out outright. And then next best for place terms are 365 Hills, 888 Betfair and Betfred. But 365 will get bog in the morning. And next best for those is Boyle Sports and Betway. So the flag on this one is quite often you'll find Paddy are in one of the top of bookmakers. Not for this bet specifically. There's 2 legs in this one. I think it's legs 2 and legs 4, where the top 6 bookies there are 4 places and Paddy are not. So not a good bet for Paddy. So if you're betting over in Ireland in a shop, Boyle Sports should be better than Paddy as far as I can see it. That's bet 1. And then in the combo doubles, I've got a 2 and a 3. So I've got the 2 there at Lingfield, Hullabaloo and Poetic Force. Going on to the 6 o'clock Dundalk, Clarin Bridge at 22, Sunset Nova at 10s, and Bungle in the Desert at 20s. 6 times 25 each way doubles, £3 is the bet. If you've got a Sky, then use Sky because you'll get 4 and 5. Everybody else is 3 and 4. So Sky are an extra place on both those races. That is not anything to do with why I've picked it. That's just a bonus if you happen to be Sky. I'm backing them with the knowledge that personally I'm using 3 and 4 places. So £3 is the bet, all in the bet slip, and it will give you 6 times 25p, so 6 lots of combinations of doubles. All right, and then the final Dundalk special before I head off into the sunset for a bit. Bet 3, Dundalk, 5 o'clock, very competitive race. I wanted a chance reinforce. Interesting jockey booking, Dylan Butler, claiming 10, making his debut at Dundalk. He's ridden a little bit on the jumps, not so much on the flat. He's got a winner on the jumps. I think it was last summer. I think he got a winner last year. And then from a training point of view, Katie Brown, second run for her. She ran that horse at Wolverhampton. It doesn't look the easiest to ride, so there is a bit of a watch out, a £10 claimer, but this is the time of year where it's useful to watch out for these £10 claimers to see which ones of them's literally run a few races and disappear, which one of them actually have got something about them and the claim starts to come down. There's a couple out there at the moment. So I'm not necessarily saying Dylan Butler's it because it's his first ride on the all-weather, but there's a few out there. Rory Mulligan, I think, I've been keeping an eye on. £10 claimer. If that jockey's half decent, that claim might be quite good in the context of that race. Let's try that. 5.30, what the Shorty Prisoner's Dilemma at 8. 6 o'clock, backed it last time, Keeping Faith with Clarin Bridge at 22s. I think that's a particularly good price for that horse, although it's a competitive race. 7 o'clock, we are keeping faith with Special Angel also. The day we did the Dundalk meet-up, that horse was second, which was backable at 50-1. It's on the same handicap mark, over the same distance, and they're trying headgear with it this time, and I think it's Wayne Hassett claiming 7, and Wayne's definitely good value for that 7. So let's see. Then 8 o'clock, Anjar 16s. 10p each way Canadian, 4.50p each way singles on the 4 double figure prices, a 50p win single on Prisoner's Dilemma, and then the last bit to round up to 21, 20p each way double on the last 2. So if it's all gone to buggery, then we'll go 7 and 8 o'clock races. We've got the last 2 in there, Special Angel and Anjar, £10 and 10 pence. Sky come out best, 365 and Paddy joint second best, and then Hills 888 and Betfred. £10.10. That it takes you £21. And so that is the plan for Friday on our penultimate day. And let me go through Tips League. Got the note here. Tips League, so week 11 of 2024, 52 entries. Little bit of a dip. Only 9 made profit this week. So I've done the top 10, but the 10th person actually made a small loss. 41 lost everything, 79%. That's particularly high for Tips League standard. Clear winner for last week. Well done, David Field. 10 points on Beauport. As far as I could see, the only one who took Beauport, I might have missed one, but certainly no one got anywhere near that point value. So 10-point win on Beauport at 18-1. Nice profit in there. So £180 profit for David. I think it's only the second time he's played this year. Regular commenter on the channel, and played once this year, lost the £10. So overall, you'll see in the top 10 that brings him up into the top 10. Kevin Mark second, 32.60. Robin A, 20 quid third. Nicholas Hambley, 16.25. And apologies, Nicholas. He had to correct. There was some calculation errors from last week. So he did make profit last week, although he didn't appear in the top 10. So he's in the top 10 for 2 weeks in a row. Fifth, John P, 3,500, 9.60. Joint sixth, Ed Trainer and Susan. Then we've got John Hurahan, Justin Peachy, and Alex Jackson makes the top 10 with minus 40 pence. All right, after 11 weeks, Shosman is still there, 320 for Shosman. Will he play the final week before the break? We'll find out Saturday. Mike Fletcher, 271. Des Gibbons, 265.90. David Field, 170. So new entry. David Field is blown into the top 10 in 4th place, which means Samar Kevin drops down, Adam Essat drops down, Dominic Carver drops down, John P, 3,500 drops down despite a profitable week. Nicholas Hambley is bumped up back into the top 10, wasn't the top 10 before, back in, and then Shannon O'Brien is now in 10th place, and we dropped a couple off that top 10. That is the Tips League as we head into the final week. So yeah, 12th week of the year, and then Tips League is suspended. In not even going to guarantee it's going to come back. So whoever's top could be top. But then when I come back, we'll see if we resume Tips the League. I need to chat to Stephen about that as well. If we do resume that when I return, then we'll see what we do. But there would be a provisional winner pending a return of the Tips the League at the end of week 12. So I will try and get a result up on that one. So the result of week 12 at some point will be pinned into the top of the comments. So whatever point after that, maybe try and get that. I'll try and get that done by the Monday, maybe. So I'm not making other bit videos. All right. That was quite quick by my standards. Maybe get away without getting a memo about the waffle this video. Who knows? Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna leave it like that. So I'll be back tomorrow for the final vid. And yeah, we will see where we finish up until the break. It's the International Week of Cheer. I have had a word with the betting gods. Let's see if they've got it this time. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good Friday. See you Friday night. Bye bye.